Today, on the 38th annual commemoration of the life and work of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., we honor a giant among men. He envisioned an America that truly lived up to the promises to which our founders aspired: liberty, equality, and justice for all, as embodied in the Declaration of Independence and the United States Constitution. In August 1963, 100 years after President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation and declared that enslaved people of the Confederacy, quote, shall be then, thenceforward, and forever free, unquote. Dr. King spoke at the Lincoln Memorial before a crowd of 250,000 people assembled for the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. There, he delivered one of history's most important calls to action, his I Have a Dream speech. Now, 6 decades later, America is still laboring to make progress on the righteous pursuit of economic opportunity, civil rights, and legal justice for all. Even now, in this 21st century, there is a battle being waged for the soul of our nation. This battle is one of light over darkness, truth against falsehood, and the rule of law versus sedition. I believe there is no place where this battle is playing out more impactfully than in the halls of Congress and in state legislatures, where the very right to vote without obstruction is quite literally on the line. Throughout history, we have seen in America where the vote is denied and purposefully restricted. We have witnessed radical gerrymandering used to suppress the rights of people. The immorality of limiting the franchise and bestowing upon only some the right to make the laws and determine the functioning of our society for the many has left lingering, ugly consequences to this day. Government's responsiveness to and action on behalf of the people is legitimate only when the voting box is freely accessible to all. Fairness in the voting process is our most sacred civic principle. When the right to vote is curtailed, it is the very idea of America that is under attack. In the House, I've been a forceful proponent of passing the John Lewis Voting Rights Act. It would protect the precious right to vote for current and future generations. This vital legislation is critical to safeguard the health and vibrancy of our democracy. Those who love liberty must not stop until we see it through. Martin Luther King Jr. Day is and must always be more than a time for words and reflection. It is a time for action. Please register to vote. Work at the voting precincts. On all this and all days, each of us must, in our own unique ways, seek to better the condition of all humankind. As Dr. King said, the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice. It is an honor to join with you and all of you in service and justice to the greater good. Let us further dedicate ourselves to Dr. King's valiant mission of liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Onward.